Good morning, everyone. JJ Microfuge Futures here. Quick little lesson here on single prints and how they represent trapped shorts on the way up. So here you can see you have two sets of single letters that are dividing the distributions in this profile. What that means is when the market took the upper stops, when it took the stops here, it took out the stops in that D high from yesterday. It created short positions, right? Because people have their stops here, they got bought in, and then the traders who don't use stops, we all know who you are, guilty, 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 right? They don't have a hard stop in, so they will put buy orders in these areas to try and cover. Now, when the market comes back down into this area, you can see how we filled that single print just by one tick and then bounced up off of it. So if you see that kind of price action, give it some time because this period just opened a little while ago. But yeah, about 12 minutes into this period. But you can definitely see that there's responsive buying right there. Because what is a short seller? A short seller is a future buyer. Always remember that. Look how we came down to 41.36 on the candle wax. We've been above that level. Inventory is long above it, but we only went underneath it for less than a minute before we came back over it. That tells us that there are buyers at that level, and this is how you read order flow. This is how you tell, right? If you were short off of that overnight high, right? And if you were short, say 39, you'd be looking to cover in this area because you know that's where the buying is going to be. So you're not, so you can at least book some profit. If you're a short seller, this is the last place you want to initiate because you know there's going to be buying here. Now, if the market comes and fills this in, right, it means that there's enough supply to fill all the buy orders in this green box. But if the market can't get down and fill this in, you know that the supply is limited. And remember, trading is all about supply. If there's supply, we can go short. If there's no supply, you're out of your mind going short, right? Because you need price to go lower if you're short. If there's nothing to push price lower, there's no reason to be short. So that's why single prints are very, very useful into determining where people are trapped short because you know that's where the buying's going to be, right? And then if that filled right away, then you'd know that there's a big seller and they're going to fill that area. Now it's overnight, so there really should be a little bit more selling here. There shouldn't be that much strength in the buy. If there is, then the market's trying to tell you something, right? Always pay attention to what the market's trying to tell you. I've been short biased for days now and I've been trading to the long side. Why? Because the market's telling me that even though you think it should go lower, it's not, right? So you don't want to be fighting the tape and getting margin calls and blowing up accounts. Listen to what the market's saying. Have the humility to go, you know what? I'm short biased, but for now, this thing's going the other way. I'll trade with instead of fighting it, right? It's a heck of a lot more profitable, right? And it's also a heck of a lot less stressful, okay? Don't fight these markets. When they clearly tell you that there is no supply, you should not be short. So right here, you're going to wait and see how this resolves itself. We got a big level at 41.36. We came two ticks underneath it and went back up, right? So right now, it's very hard to tell what the order flow is going to be. So just chill out and watch, right? There's sometimes you chill and you watch and the market will tell you what's going on. Then you can take the trade, right? There's lots of trades. Don't and if you miss one, don't worry. There's always going to be another one. All right. Have a great morning. Trade safe with CPI today, and we'll see you soon. If you want to learn how this all works and comes together, and how to execute around it, come to microefutures.com. We'd be happy to help you. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. This is JJ. Bye for now.